to replace Mercedes-Benz air suspension for 2014 to up to newer models which have or which don't have a ADS systems. Some of them they have a bar over here. So first remove these covers and loosening this line, make sure you don't have air and compressor will not kick up. So you have to do either remove the fuse or just keep it. For me it's never have issue, so you can remove one of the fuse. I think it's this one. I'll make sure that is one of the fuse. I have to remove it. I'll check it on, but I think that is the orange one. On particular this models, the air suspension are almost same. Some different knuckles and arms, they have a difference, but the steps are should be same. So let's say you have a weak start. This is the one left side of this vehicle, and you have to remove with the, I think it's 10 millimeter. So you have to remove with 10 millimeter. That's how you fix it over here. Make it loose. If there is air that might be coming slowly, you're not going to force too much things, so it should be 10 millimeter and that will be coming off. Then once you lose this thing, air should be, let it go and then lose it by hand and remove it. So I'm working on my home right now. I'm off from the dealer. So this 5 lux, you have to remove it. I don't have to tell how to remove the tire, but anyways, this is a jack stand are under over there, and this is the space where you can put a jacks. On both 4 of the sides they have it this type of spaces. Once you remove it, lose this nut. That's upper arm, and you have enough thread, so make it loose up to here. And there's the 2 ways, either use a knuckle brake or they have a tools. Just press it, tight it, and that will be come up, and then once it's pop up, you lose it over here. Second way is like still you have to do it, bolt up, I mean nut have to be over here, and then pop it over here with the hammer, and that should be loose this thing and it will be come up. But you will have some marks over here that doesn't look good because you are working with the Mercedes, or you don't have a tool. Then you can definitely use it, and especially these are not, that's a genuine nut, and this is not the normal 12 face, but that will work. The 12 face socket, 6 face will never work that. So that's a tip. Just make sure that if you're working with the genuine suspension, keep it different tools with you, that will help you out. Then once you remove it, then there will be, I'll show you further on, there will be this clip. You have to remove it, this clip with the click like this, so you have to pickle and then lose it and move it on the side. Because you need a space, either you sometimes you have to remove this tie rod outer side, and sometimes you don't need it. I think it's, you don't need to remove it, but yeah, you have to make a space for hoses and everything, and I'll prefer not to move too many things. And just this shocks have no air, so you can press it up and then you have enough space to move it either left or right and take it out, because you have to cross the axles. This is CV axles over here, where it is. So if you see it over here, these are the CV axle, and that is knuckle on the CV axle, and the lower bolt is over there for that knuckle. This one you have to lose it. Best way is put a jack under that or under ball joint and press it up, so that will release the pressure on this knuckle, and you will, once you lose it, that will become out by hand. Otherwise you have to tap it. Secondly, once you press it up, you have enough space, because these are gas shocks, but these are with the control with the air spring. so they don't have that much tension, so you can press it by hand or by the jack. And once it's up, then you can make a space from here, you can take it off. So other side, if you go for like this, over here we have like a, this is what we are talking about, and this is lower arm, and this is the nut over here, and those are the clip. On the clip, this is hose or wiring. You can, this is how it looks. So you have to remove this clip and make it space. They have a sensor over here, they have a sensor over here, so that sensor can be moved, but you have enough space to make it leverage. If it's not, then remove it from, let's see, over here it should be clip, or just take it out from here and put it on side. So you have enough space. So this is how the shock look and how they will be gonna work. So there's another thing which I totally forget it to let you know, that there should be a, where is it? This is stabilizer bar, which I was not. So yeah, this is stabilizer linkage. So you have to remove this thing and make it out. So that that strut will be free from this thing, because this is like you have a more space and you have more space to take it off. Sometimes you have to remove the axle nuts to press the axle back and get more space, and then at that time you have to remove tie rod, which is called this one, and that will be completely off. So that will be more big job, but for me, I'll remove this thing and shock nut and upper three bore nuts, and hopefully it will be come out by this way. And yeah, of course I have to remove the tire. This is what I'm assuming right now. Once I started working, you never know when you working on the lifts and working on the floor, they always have a difference. So I'm right now making the videos for DIY purpose. So if you have a DIY skills and you can do it, that's how. I know there's other ways, like bunch of dealer. I mean, the book says different things, but whenever you're doing practical jobs, that's have a different stuff. So make your own experience. I think that is good for me. If I have any issues, I'll make a video for that portion. Otherwise, it's sets to go. Hopefully, you will understand and it will help you out, because once I'm gonna start it, I don't want it to be stopped and making a video. That's why I was not making a videos nowadays. So, but anyways, it's helpful for you guys and it's helpful for me if you subscribe my channel and like it. That will boost my energy to make more videos. Otherwise, that's what I'm not making it, because I'm not that much professional to make videos. I'm professional in my field. So bear with me. Thanks, man. Have a good one. Take care. This is Shahrukh from Auto Service Pro. Please share, subscribe. I really appreciate your help, and hopefully that will help you out.